Hello everyone. Welcome to today's webinar from Silvertouch Technologies, exploring how AI and RPA are reshaping business operations. My name is Sam Kelly and I am a Business Development Director at Silvertouch Technologies. As you can see on the front cover here, we are a digital transformation leader. We have over 1,400 IT qualified professionals operating in the IT industry over 27 years. And we have run over 4,000 successful projects and have access to over 100 RPA experts. I'm thrilled to see such a fantastic turnout from across the industries, including tech leaders, process owners, digital transformation champions, and automation enthusiasts, joining us today to explore how artificial intelligence and robotic process automation are revolutionizing the way that businesses operate. Imagine you're walking into your corporate office and you notice 50% of the staff are virtual agents or part of a virtual workforce. Sounds pretty interesting, or maybe even a little scary? Well, that's becoming a reality. According to McKinsey, 40% of companies that have deployed AI into their workforce have seen 40% better results compared to their competitors. But here's the catch. Only 23% of C-suite executives are aware of data and AI literacy. So today we'll be diving into this gap, what AI can bring to the table versus how ready the corporate C-suite really is, along with what's working in enterprises today. So first, let me introduce Sharma.
Hi, hello.
A true industry expert with over 25 years of experience in the field of information technology and more than 8 years dedicated to robotic process automation. She's seen the evolution of automation from the ground up, a hands-on expert in designing scalable, enterprise-grade automation solutions. And joining her is Akshat Doshi, a dynamic young leader in the AI space with over 8 years of experience in automation and AI implementation. Akshat's been at the forefront of integrating cutting-edge AI technologies into business ecosystems. He brings deep insights into AI's transformative potential, and his energy and clarity make complex topics accessible and exciting. So moving on to housekeeping, as you can see, there'll be a recording of today's session, which will be shared with you within the next 24 hours. If you have any questions during the webinar, please post them in the Q&A chat box. We'll address as many as possible during the live Q&A session at the end. If you face any technical issues, please use the chat as well, and our team will assist you promptly. Moving on to tell you more about our core offerings. As I've already mentioned, we are a digital transformation leader specializing in AI, analytics, and robotic process automation. We also provide ERP solutions such as SAP Business One, S4HANA, SuccessFactors, and Odoo ERP. We can implement, support, and host those solutions. We have access to both public and private cloud solutions. We're also able to help with on-premise infrastructure management. In terms of enterprise software services, we're able to help with digital engineering, enterprise architecture, AWS. We also get involved in helping our customers develop mobile applications, websites, etc. And we get involved in projects around Azure cloud development. In terms of modern workplace services, We have data center services, communication services, IT consulting. We're also able to help with assisting you in backup and disaster recovery. We're also able to help with managed security services. So examples of this, we can help with cloud security, email security, websites and application security, and can also assist with any security awareness training needs that your business may have. And Silvertouch have a global presence, so we're headquartered in India. We also have a presence in the UK, Canada, and the US. And we work with a large global partner ecosystem who help us deliver our projects to our customers. So as I've already mentioned, we are an SAP partner, and we're able to sell and implement their ERP software in terms of SAP Business One and S4HANA, for example. And we have other partnerships such as Lenovo who help us sell hardware. We have our own private cloud solution called Silver Cloud. And we also work with other partners, just for example, such as Automation Anywhere and UiPath, who help us deliver our AI and RPA projects. And now I'd like to hand over to Syamala. Syamala, take it away.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much, Samantha, for the warm welcome. Hi, everyone. So here today we are really incredibly excited to have you all over here. For the next 45 minutes, we are going to see how the RPA and AI are changing the operations of enterprises, right? And this is the intelligent combination of automation as well as the RPA. And trust me, after spending last almost a decade in the innovation of momentum, we are interested, like we are in witnessing the real shift in the task-based intelligent automation to the intelligent automation, which is the process-driven and outcome is really accepted all across the industries. So I would like to ask Akshat to throw some light on the next.
Sure. Hey everyone, greetings. So I spent around 8+ years helping organizations to, adapt AI into their operations, starting with traditional AI to now Gen AI and agentic AI. And we are seeing a major shift in organization. AI is no longer an hype now. We are seeing lots of the organization leveraging AI and AI powered automation solution with the ability of AI along with the powerful deterministic RPA tool. You as a organization can now automate that invoice processing, which was earlier little bit impossible to do, right?
Right. Yeah. So now buckle up. We have got an exciting ride ahead. So let's dive in. Now let's address something that is not on many people's mind nowadays. So generally we hear the AI, RPA everywhere, sometimes in blogs, sometimes in boardrooms, or even sometimes in casual coffee chats also. But do you really think these are the buzzwords? Or is there any real impact on the enterprises environments, Akshay?
Uh, that's a great question, Shamla. Honestly, it's the one we get a lot from our customers as well. So the short answer is absolutely yes. There is a real measurable impact. The major issue with many organizations is that they are viewing, AI as a plug and play tool. You know, just deploy it and expect the immediate result out of it. Rather, AI is a learning system. It's not like your deterministic software that you purchase online your SaaS software, right? You purchase and you use it and you cancel the subscription. It's more than that, right? And the second misconception for a lot of the organization is setting unrealistic expectation of ROIs, right? So AI needs time to adapt and and it needs time to train the AI model and make it productionized in the enterprise world, right? And
Right.
third, lastly, the many boards don't fully understand why AI should be adopted in their organization. Someone from C-suite level or director ask them, let's say, just let's integrate AI into our workforce, right? That's how it doesn't work, right? You have to have clear goals. What do you want in what do you want to build in AI? What are the pain points around the organization, right? So while RPA and AI might sound like the latest trendy tech terms, what we are seeing in the real world deployment is far from the hype, right? So enterprise across industries, whether it's finance, healthcare, manufacturing, insurance, customer service, or retail, are already seeing tangible benefits of using AI, right? This AI, or rather you can say AI agents, can initiate actions, prioritize tasks, even interact with other agents or tools to achieve the business outcome.
Right. So exactly, you are very right. So let us think it this way. RPA excels in executing the rule-based repetitive tasks with the speed and precision, while the AI brings the cognitive capabilities and enabling the systems to learn, analyze, and data-driven take the data-driven decisions. So this way we can put it RPA as well as AI together to move forward with the automation journey. Yes, Akshat.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. Let's put some focus on the technology prediction by 2030. So we are looking at how intelligence automation set to reshape the entire business landscape by 2030. So by 2030, in one in every five worker will have AI-powered digital coworker. Think of it as like your smart assistant that doesn't sleep, doesn't take coffee breaks, and gets smarter every day, right? According to PwC, AI could contribute a staggering 15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. Same Gartner predicts that by 2030, 70% of the organization will have operationalized AI infrastructure to support their core business models. We are talking AI becoming an essential like email, CRM, and ERPs, right? The RPA market alone is expected to hit 22 trillion by 2030.
Exactly. And the impact is just not that, and it is on the bottom line, right? Companies to have the implemented RPA in their back office operations are already seeing the 20 to 50% of cost reductions, and that is really huge. But there are where the things are really getting excited are the intelligent automation, the fusion of RPA as well as AI, right? So, Akshat, can you show some light on the automation journey happy path?
Sure, Shamla. So you can see it over here. So many of the organizations find themselves like where to start, like how to start the AI journey, right? While many of them are doing a lot of POCs around, but few of them are successfully able to make it productionized, right? Most of them are doing chatbots, but now they are realizing it's very difficult to make a POC to the production version, right? But don't worry, you are not alone. We are here to help. So through our experience, we have identified six key priorities that organization often overlook at the start of their AI journey. So let's walk through these six fundamental steps to set AI for a success, right? So let's start with the first is start with high impact, low complexity process. So, as a business, you ask yourself a question: what is your top business priority? Is it reducing customer churn or accelerating product and development, or perhaps streamlining the operation through automation, right? Once you define your core objective, AI becomes a powerful enabler to it will help you to reach your strategic goal, and rather than just serving as a trendy AI tool.
Correct. So next, second one is that you need to assess your current maturity. Yes, of course. Every organization is having very like no, is staying at various levels, and that is the different stages of maturity. So you ask yourself, do you really have the clean data that is which is accessible across the organization? Do you have the use of RPA or analytics and ML models already existing in the organization? And do you have the right talent and access to it? Right? These questions will exactly help you to define the like no what is your maturity level across the organization and at organization level. An honest maturity checkup will help you to prioritize the initiatives and avoid chasing the hype of RPA. Right. But when we are thinking about the automation, it is involving the cross-functional capability, which is very much needed to go for a hyper automation, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So AI should never be operate in a silo, right? We have, so it's not only IT person's job to bring AI into organization. We need a dedicated team with entire scope and plan. So we need IT, data teams, business units, legal, risk, compliance, right? And HR also to support the change management and workforce readiness. So this cross-functional team act as a critical bridge between high-level AI solution and and the practical use cases. The fourth one is to identify a high impact and low risk use case at very first. I always say to every organization, start very small, right? Focus on quick wins with measurable ROI to build a momentum and take a confidence of your stakeholder. Uh, we are seeing a lot of success in few of the use cases, such as automation document processing or invoice processing, customer support chatbots, right? And intelligent report generation and summarization. So these applications are typically very low risk, yet delivers very high impact result, right?
Right. Yeah. So the fifth one is the data strategic asset, right? So you need to make the data as your strategic asset. And most important one is the data. And when it is there in place, no AI without good data. This is the bottom line, right? So you need to invest in cleaning and standardizing the data and data governance and real-time data pipelines are to be available at the organization level, and your data should be available, reliable, and secure. So these are the bottom lines. And when you have the data, clean data in place, AI implementation will be the very smooth journey. And last and sixth point is the investing in AI talent and tools, right? You don't have to overnight live like no make create a in-house AI team right away, right? But what you need to do is to have the good access to the data scientists, ML engineers, or the AI product managers. Low code or no code platforms are available nowadays, so you can use them for democratizing the AI or the artificial intelligence. Strong partners who can guide the journey, right? So these are the three key features or the pointers that can be useful for you to invest in the AI talent and the tools. Akshat, now how about nurturing the automation culture?
Uh, that's absolutely needed, right? So
Yeah,
investing just in AI solution does not serve the full purpose. There is a major effort in nurturing the culture, educating the workforce to work alongside with AI, and foster a culture of innovation. Upskill
right,
your workforce and empower citizen developers to democratize automation across your organization. And finally, build a strong framework for AI governance. That's very necessary, right? So ethical use of AI, evaluating the model performance, tracing the model performance, compliance with with regulations, right? When we are talking about AI, many things of security, right? And privacy. So Shyamala, can you show some light on how AI and security and privacy work together? And yes.
Yes, that's good point. Okay, so many organizations or enterprises, they need to set up the clear guardrails, right? So these and frameworks to ensure that it is being used ethically and responsibly, right? All the frameworks that whichever they are using are to be followed across the organizations. While innovation is crucial, but it must be sensitive and it should protect the sensitive company data and ensure that the AI is aligned with the business values. First of all, the organizations or enterprises should focus on the risk management by identifying the vulnerabilities, preventing the data breaches, and then by mitigating the algorithmic failures with strong safeguards. That is the first point. And secondly, to implement the ethical frameworks, which everyone has to follow, and there should be transparency across the organization, and the internal audits maintain the human oversight to ensure that AI aligns with our business values. Correct? And then thirdly, the regulatory compliance is the key. So when we are talking about to stay ahead of the global AI regulations or to remain compliant and then reduce the legal as well as the reputational risks. It is very important whether if you are transforming yourself towards the AI, that means you are following all the ethical values that are followed by the organization in a conventional manner are to be followed even when you are transforming into the digital era. Fourth, to implement the real-time monitoring and detecting the anomalies to ensure the reliability. That is very important thing. And stakeholder governance is very important, wherein you define the clear roles, responsibilities, and oversight to drive the accountability as well as the trust across the organization. So, in short, responsible AI is built on proactive risk management, ethical clarity, and regulatory readiness, strong monitoring as well as the shared accountability, right? So these are the things which are embedded into the digital transformation journey as well as the implementation of AI or robotic process automation technologies into your workforce, which will enable you to have the your data security as well as the privacy of your data. So now, Akshat, I think this is the time to to discuss some daily operations that can be automated using the AI or RPA across the industries.
Definitely. So we have seen till now, we have seen how to start your AI journey, what are the key challenges a lot of the organization are facing. But the main question which is there in everyone's mind, like what to do in AI, what are the use cases, what are the real
Yes,
impact in day-to-day life, right?
yes.
So we
So
have categorized.
where exactly to implement these solutions, right? So let it be the customer support, sales, or marketing. Yes, Akshat, please continue.
Yeah. So we have categorized it in 8 different categories in daily operation, right? So first start with customer support and service, right? So take customer service for example. There is a automated customer support chatbot, right? There is one bigger things, or a lot of the companies are doing this, right? Customer support agents. Then intelligent call centers with AI assistants, right? AI powered email response system, ticket generation system, virtual personal assistants, right? So yesterday I got a call from my insurance agency stating that my car insurance is due and I have to pay my amount by end of this month, right? So earlier this call was taken by someone which is a real human, but now AI is taking this lower level, smaller task, right? Which can help to automate the customer journey. The second is around sales and lead generation. So AI is transforming the way sales team identify, qualify, and engage with prospect clients, right? So for an example, there is an automated email campaign, right, which delivers targeted outreach at very scale, right? Then second is lead enrichment via AI. So it can automatically enhance the lead profile, identify if it's a good lead or not good lead, it will convert or not convert. It will provide all the detailed analytics around leads. Third is AI-driven market insights, right? Analyze market trends, customer behaviors, buying signals, something like that. So AI doesn't just speed up the outreach, it also makes you smarter day by day.
Yes. So now the area is marketing as well as the campaign managements, right? So marketing teams are seeing big wins too. Here, AI helps to optimize the campaigns by identifying whether it works and what it works, what doesn't work, and where to invest, and what is the where to invest for the better ROI. It enables the precise audience segmentation as well, which means that no more generic messaging, and that you can just simply create a mailer and that can be sent across to the thousands of people right away and the right message at right time. Right? This is simply possible with robotic process automation. When combined with the AI, it can give you the heavy lifting to the scheduling as well as distributing to connect across the social media automatically and give you the brand value visibility also across the social media, right? So this way you can implement RPA in the marketing as well as the campaign management areas, wherein the AI provides you the statistical data for the analysis and all. Right. Now comes to the inventory and supply chain. Right. When you come to the inventory and supply chain management, these two process areas also can be automated with precisely. Right. Let's move to the operations. In such a supply chain management, demand forecasting is one of the process area. Generally, the companies are looking for, right? What is the forecast? So the report can be generated in a wink of no eye. At inventory management optimization, when to order the new stock, right? And the predictive maintenance of equipments. So the machines which are pending for the maintenance can be easily like looked at upon by generating a specific report. RPA can provide you easily to the easily with an email notification to the stakeholders. And automated order processing is one of the best and the mostly most automated process across the organizations in the supply chain as well as the inventory management. So automated order processing, it automatically finds out the uh, inventory low levels as well as, and it orders for the bot can just simply send the notification to the people who are to order the inventory. Intelligent warehouse management is one of the again most important process under this supply chain and inventory areas. It helps to maintain just right amount of inventory, not too much or not too short, and it will even trigger the automatic records, right, when the stock levels are dropping. So by analyzing the supply chain performance data, AI can point out that the most reliable partners, improving the efficiency and reducing the risk, right? So these are the process areas wherein we can implement RPA as well as AI. And Akshat, what about the processes in finance sector?
Yes, finance teams are evolving. You know, they are becoming faster, smarter, and more strategic with AI. So we are seeing a lot of transformation in how document processing occurs, right? We're starting with automated invoice processing, expense management, financial report generation, right? Automated reconciliation. There are more AI agents around fraud detection, text assistant, right? So AI can now handle your routine which were very time consuming, like doing the AI. invoice processing, three-way matching with purchase orders, like that, right? Uh, it will it will help the financial team, your accountants, to de-risk the effort and make it faster. When it comes to fraud, AI acts as an early warning system. It proactively detects the anomaly and escalate the risk to the end user. Same way, we are seeing a lot of the automations and AI being used in HR, right? AI, there are multiple areas where HR is using AI. One is automated resume screening, role matching, and candidate scoring, interview scheduling with back and forth, AI powered initial candidate conversation, right? AI will call you and ask all the relevant questions and see if that particular person is culturally fit for your organization or not. So your L1 or first level call, AI is taking that, right? So from very first interaction, AI streamlines recruitment, identified identifies top talents, right? And post hiring, AI can continue to enhance the employee journey by supporting onboarding, tracking management, and surfacing insights that help HR teams to drive the retention and the satisfaction of the employees.
Right. So one more process area and very crucial area is the data entry and document management. Right? Since years, the people are spending lot of hours, like no lot many hours, ample of time in data entry as well as document management. So now no one enjoys like no just copy pasting the data and all. So and in big huge organizations, small to large organizations, I would say like no, it is the time consuming task, very tedious task. Mostly when you are tired, it is error prone, right? So AI is taking over this core task as by scanning the documents and extracting the data from the documents and entering into the relevant applications, right? Directly into the systems. So this way, mostly when you start with your automation journey, generally the organizations are looking forward for the data entry tasks first and then the document management. It is faster, more accurate, and the people are like most can focus on the real time tasks than spending the work time in tedious and monotonous work, right? So this way we can implement the RPA as well as AI in the data entry as well as document management area. So next, the finally the customer feedback analysis, right? For any company, customer is the king, as you all know. So one first we require the customer feedback in a positive manner. So and management would be generally interested in the customer feedback first. And when we are talking about the analysis, data analysis, AI is can do it in a minutes, right? So and this is it will categorize the sentiment and tells you what customers love and what frustrates them. This way exactly the insights you can take the action upon. So this is how we are like no have segregated various process areas in day-to-day operations, right? That are taking part like no that are slowly getting automated during the like no journey of their automation in across the organizations. So whoever we have automated the companies like no they are slowly taking up the customer analysis and insights and then the data entry, this type of tasks in the beginning. So now why don't we show some like no focus on the real time use cases, Akshat? One of the biggest hurdles is really, I would say, is the legacy applications, right? So which are not exactly developed keeping in mind the AI or RPA in place, right? These systems are really not built for the automation, but yeah, RPA or AI will can like no take them and get them tricky, and then that it can provide you the. We don't want you to shift directly from your legacy systems, so we can create the bots that can interact with your legacy systems and then give you the required output and outcome. So Akshat, do you agree with the enriched data always plays an important role in the automation journey? So
Definitely. Data is the main thing, right? So garbage in, garbage out. So if you put garbage data, the AI will provide you garbage output. So AI thrives on cleaner, labeled, structured data. The truth is, most of the organization often has very inconsistent, unstructured data lying around. So preparing this data for an automation or AI project itself is an project for an organization. I always recommend organization to first make your data enrich. First do the digital transformation and then talk about the AI aspect, right? So
correct.
otherwise, we have seen multiple projects getting failed due to inconsistent data. So now let's move on to the next aspect where we have implemented couple of RPA and AI related solutions around the different organization across the world. We have, jot down 4 different use cases which are there. Me and Shamla ma'am will tell one by one. So we'll start with the underwriting case studies, right? And for legacy application. Yes, Shamla ma'am.
Yes, Akshat, thank you. Yes, this is one of the most complicated, or rather, I would say, complex use case which we have worked with. The company is facing a lot of issues receiving the information from the insurance provider, right? So the major issue is that they are getting the applications in one system, and they are maintaining their database in another system, and they are integrating both in another legacy desktop application, right? So we have implemented a solution. This was really a challenge, and to furnish one insurance operation, the manpower used to consume 30 minutes. So what we did is, like, we developed the uh, automation solution using one of the famous platforms, and then we handled everything: data extraction, policy from the policies across the systems, and reconciling the premiums components, and not just one in, and it sends the notifications to the stakeholders as well as the customers. So by this automation solution, the company has really got the like no achievable, and they are happy with the results. What they got is 90% drop in the processing time, right? And zero manual errors, and full traceability, and the improved scalability. What we were maintaining was the, like, no, we have maintained custom logs everywhere, and the notifications, and the system was like, no, were working. All the bots were working 24/7, and most importantly, their team was like, no, they were happy to do their own other tasks instead of spending data entry work. So this was a great example of how RPA can deliver with both efficiency as well as the impact. Second one, I would like to say that we have developed one of the back office operations, right? The bots were developed for that. Here, the SLS were to be followed very strictly. Within the 24 hours, the task needs to be completed, and the data volumes were very huge, right? So, from one system, that they used to receive the applications for the attendance, and in another system they used to reconcile for that employees the attendance completely to make their parents, right? This is the use case, and it used to take a lot of because they were having the globally different offices at geographical location, different geographical locations, and we used to, like, gather the centralized data, and we have to combine that data and then insert into their web-based application, ERP application. So it was again to do this manually. They used to hire like a people of 8 to 10 team across, and they were outsourcing the tasks also. Now simply the bots are furnishing this particular task. We have developed the bots to just to extract the information and insert into the web-based ERP applications, send notifications, and all these things are done in minutes, I would say, rather than I would say seconds, right? Hundreds of records are entered into the ERP with API integrations too, right? This was the like no with which we have developed really this was appreciated even by the client. The data not only inserted or added, but it has been updated also. Whenever there were the corrections from or the requests from the employees, bot can receive that information and then can update the data. So this was its impact was really very significant. 90% reduction in manual work and 99% of data accuracy has been achieved. And 30%, I think really, yeah, 30% of faster response and complete compliance with the SLAs. So this really throws the highlights on how well designed the automation can drive the accuracy, efficiency, as well as the compliance. Even in your, this is the routine back office operation. So just think of the other operations that are related into the, like, no, that are embedded into the ERPs. It is to your imagination only. Yeah. Yes, Akshat, can you walk through some with the AI-based invoice processing in ERP? That would be more interesting.
Sure. So before moving forward, I would like to tell everyone just post your questions in chat, right? So
Yeah,
if we don't complete within time or we don't able to answer your question, we'll reach out to you after the call. So just put the questions in chat. Uh, Moving on to the slides, right? So now from many years, we have seen organizations struggling with manual processing of invoices, right? Sorting through a lot of emails, scanning documents, and cross-checking purchase orders, three-way matching all the data, right? It's way it was time consuming and prone to errors, leading delays in payments and frustrated vendors as well. So we as a company decided to create a solution which can connect with your ERP system like SAP, where user can upload invoice. The invoices can be fetched from emails, or it can be pulled from your local folder, or can be uploaded via the portal itself. So then AI, what it does it extracts the information like vendor data, purchase order, line items, text codes, etc., and does a three-way match automatically against the PO or GRPO, reducing the human errors, ensuring everything was in the line with the records, right? So a lot of the organization are now embracing this AI and automation platform of invoice processing, which connects with your data, your invoice data, and your ERP, and everything is there. So let me showcase a video, smaller video of show how the invoice processing working in real life. So here user just uploads invoice, right? Then AI extract the relevant information from the invoices. Then invoice a user can, edit the invoice data if they like, right? They can, so AI is mapping the data with the open purchase orders. There are line items being mapped against that. Once everything is done, all the data is extracted through AI. Some of them user might be filling out, you can see it, right? Everything is done. You can post this invoice into SAP by clicking on the approval button. You can go to your SAP system and check that invoice. So this will help an organization to create very minimalistic UI on top of your ERP systems, which then your AP guy or from your team can verify and post the invoices in ERP. So this is a huge success in lot of the organization. We are seeing it's being used across everywhere. Similarly, we have another trends. So after seeing all these trends across the industry, we started a product development journey last year, probably more than a year. Right now, it's 1.5 years. So after carefully working with ton of the enterprise clients, we found out that most of the organization are planning.
Hello. Yes, most of the organizations are planning for the adaptiveness, right? They want to adapt and experience the apps that, like, no, they can log behind the consumer apps in user interface design. For future apps, we will offer the prompt-based, role-based, and context-aware experiences that adapts the users automatically, right? And natural learning process prompts, right? So generally, whatever when we call about the chatbots and all, so these are the, like, no, understanding the content, and then they are replacing it the complex screen navigations. Second one is the autonomous orchestrations, right? Enhancing the traditional automation by integrating AI for smarter processes and unifying the RPA integration platforms and low code or the no code tools which are available in the market that can be used for the process mining into a comprehensive automation solution. Coming to the embedded intelligence, the integrating AI insights directly into the daily applications, which we have already discussed in the previous conversation, providing the contextual real-time decision guidance and within the workflows itself. AI coaches embedded in the workflows as well as to improve the decision making, right? And the composable architecture, right? Building a modular application portfolio, right? Which suits the best for the breed of solutions. So that means we have developed a system, as Akshat said, right? The application on top of it, which will be like, no, working above the on your ERP or any other systems which you are using already, and it will just like be the ice on the cake, and which is comfortably doing the work for you. Selecting the platforms that are future proof investments as the ERP vendors expand the capabilities of this AI solutions, and balancing the vendor lock again locking in, like, right, against the multiple vendor multi-vendor approaches in innovation as well as the risk mitigations. So these are the few top trends which organizations are really looking nowadays for these things, right? As Akshat discussed, yes, Akshat, please go ahead.
Yes.
I'm
So,
sorry, I
so
thought you are dropped.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
there was so after looking at all this information, right, we have created a platform called SAP Copilot, which connects seamlessly, integrates with your SAP environment, right? It has a Gen AI powered insight, right? You just insert your data and it will provide you the insight right away. We so we didn't stop on the analytics. We are developing a cutting edge agentic AI driven workflow builder that can integrate with the wide range of platforms, right? Including your Salesforce, your Zoho, Odoo, HubSpot, Zendesk, Shopify, Outlook, Gmail, Slack, etc. And also it can connect with the SQL, NoSQL databases with APIs. So this intelligent workflow builder can help you to create your next generation agentic AI solutions. Let's go on to the demo, how the solution works. This is the SAP Copilot. You just logs in. This has all been done by Silvertouch Technologies team. We have designed, developed everything from scratch. You just connect your SAP data source, right? Your service layer or your data directly. It will connect the data. The second part is the analytics, right? So once the data is there, you will get analytics on top of your data, right? So there are sales agent, purchase agent, inventory agent that can connect with your SAP data and provide the insights around the data. So this is one of the question, like get the details of open sales order. So it will get the data from your SAP and show it to you in the tabular format. Not only that, we have also done a two-level things. You can also see the graphical format as well, the bar chart and other things. Also, there are AI generated summary of that data also being generated by our portal. You can see it over here. This is the one you can download, share it across, right? You can get the data, share it to your internal team. Same way, there are multiple, this is a sales agent. Same way you can have purchase agent, same way inventory, finance. All the agents are being developed by default with this solution. We not only have developed this agentic AI solution, but also we have created a strong role-based system where user can, a company can create a user, assign a role that this person can only see the accounts data, this person can see the sales data, something like that, and they can restrict the users roles and everything. They can assign all the roles. You can see it over here. You can assign those roles. You can assign the credits to particular customers. So if for particular internal user, so if they are using a lot, right, you can restrict them. Also, there is a inbuilt security, privacy built inside. Also, we are giving a traceability of all the workflows which you are building, right? You can see all the audit trails, audit data of all the workflow over here. So this is all been developed by Silvertouch team after looking at a lot of the issues around organization. We have created this SAP Copilot, which is transforming the enterprise operation by attaching with your ERP, CRM. We haven't stopped at SAP only. We have done a lot of the other ERP integrations, as I mentioned, the Salesforce, Odoo, HubSpots, etc. Yes, Shamla ma'am.
Yes. So now that is the no. With that, we are coming to the end of the day. Any questions, Samantha? Do we have? Transforming the enterprise operations with the power of AI and RPA. This particular section is coming to an end right now. So we hope, you people have enjoyed and got some insights and how intelligent automation is not just a trend; it is the strategic imperative for the future-ready organizations, right? From the fundamentals of RPA to the AI emerging technologies like conversational AI, agentic AI, and the real world use cases across the industries, we have seen how convergence of these tools are the is truly reshaping the organizations or the business landscape. Okay. So with this, we are ending this particular webinar. Samantha, over to you.
Thank you. We do have some questions, and as we said, we will answer any questions that we
Yes.
can't answer now after the webinar. Do you have time to answer any questions, Akshat, Shamla, now?
Sure. We have 5 minutes. We can answer
Yes,
few. Yeah.
yes,
Good.
we can.
So the first question that we've received is, what are the common tools, softwares you use to implement AI RPA solutions for organizations?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in case if you are going for the customized AI solution, so we will be implementing using various programming techniques and languages. And for the RPA, we have the noted platforms with low code or no code, which we can be considered as the automation anywhere, UI path, Microsoft Power Automate, These are the tools that can be like no implemented. These are to be like subscribed annually, and we can develop over it. Right, the complete RPA solutions can be, and once you subscribe, you can develop a number of bots, and that can be executed 24/7 across the organization. It's possible. Yes, Samantha.
Thank you.
Next
The
question.
next question is, how do you get started with intelligent automation?
Yep. This is complete a journey, right? First, we conduct the feasibility discovery. We visit the organizations, or like, no, we understand the organizations, what are their processes, what are their pain areas, and all. Then we conduct the feasibility study. We come up with the assessment reports for the processes, which can be automated or which cannot be automated, right? And which we will discuss with our management as well as the clients. Senior management, the processes we will prioritize one of like no, those processes in a manner that one by one can be automated, taking the organization towards the hyper automation, right? So this is a long journey. We will give you complete assessment reports like over the down the line for the 5 years, how much ROI you are going to generate by investing XYZ amount. So this is how the like no automation journey will start, and it is like no, it is a continuous journey along with the like new tools or the new techniques that are coming in. Hope this is answered.
Thanks, Syamala. A further question is, how is data security handled in RPA and AI implementations?
Yes, as discussed, we need to have the transparency across the like no at organization level. The security framework should be in place, which is very transparent, and it should be following and the like no following the business values, and it is spread across the organization. This way, the data can be kept secured within the organization. Coming to the automation tools, they are having the bank grade level security for the data, for the even the confidential data also can be stored. So this is how we are like maintaining the security by like for implementation as well as for the as far as the tools are concerned. So you need not the companies or the organizations or need not worry about the data security or privacy. And it is one of the parts of the assessment also. We consider the compliances in the assessment. Yeah.
Great. Another question is, will RPA and AI replace human jobs?
Good question. I would say not exactly, right? The maybe the roles are shifted, right? More technologies are coming in. The people are to be trained technically, right? So if you are, I would like to give you a very small and very like very small example. Like we are now using the smartphones. Previously, we were using the phones that are not this smart, right? So this is how, yeah. So now we are not like no my means discarded like those phones and all, but now we are like no using the smartphones. This is how the employees will be using the new technologies and tools, right? They are not like no, these bots are not really replacing it, but they are replacing the intellectual property of the organizations, right? They are working intellectually, providing the room for the people to think on the strategic decisions and do the better work than doing the monotonous tasks. And we are saving the time also by implementing this RPA and AI based solutions.
Sure. Thanks,
Yeah.
Syamala.
Yeah.
We do have further questions which haven't been answered, but we will ensure that they are answered after the webinar.
Sure.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining today. A recording will be shared within the next 24 hours. If your question wasn't addressed, as we've said, don't worry, we will follow up directly after the webinar. And just finally, a very big thank you to our speakers for sharing their expertise And a huge thank you to you, our audience, for your time, engagement and curiosity. And please don't forget to scan the QR and book your free consulting call with our experts. We're excited to support you on your transformation journey, and we hope you found this session useful. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Akshat.
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you.